Yeah, you ready?
Yeah. You on TikTok?
Yeah, I'm on TikTok, but I'm doing StreamYard. I'm doing StreamYard, but I just put it on TikTok. But I got the other background.
So it's ready.
Welcome to the Open Bill Podcast, and the streets are undefeated
Yes, indeed.
with your man B-Star and me, Nasir, aka the Open Bill. You know, we just gonna be talking about some random stuff today, what's going on, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, what's going on, B-Star?
Just chilling, man. Just chilling, seeing what's going on in the world, all this craziness.
Yeah,
All this craziness.
so how was your trip to Jamaica? You just came
man,
back.
It was so wonderful. It was so wonderful, man. You know, it was the heat, everything. The water was nice. Jet skis was fun. It was just, you know, the people. But they still suffering over there. That's the only thing. You know, we was enjoying it, but, you know.
Yo, I heard that like it was a Chinese hotel that wouldn't let
Yes.
the people
And they burnt the shit down.
they wouldn't let the people from Jamaica, the black
Go
people
to
from
the
Jamaica,
beach.
go to the beach, and they end up burning the hotel down. The people.
I heard that. I don't know how true that is. Yeah. How you gonna just keep them away from their beach? Yeah. Y'all gonna come take their beach away, and it's just for you, or who you want there. That's insane.
You know what? That's crazy though, because like your people live there, but they're not allowed to go to the beaches.
That's insane. That's crazy. How could you do that? They shut that down. They shut that down quick. Got my little CMOS, so I got practice on that. Keep talking about that.
Yeah, you on your you on your CMOS stuff.
I keep talking about that. We'll get it together. Yeah. Well, other than that, it was good, man. The flight was good. Everything was good. Yeah.
Yo, you know what I wanted to talk about?
What was that?
I want to talk about should we encourage black children to become law enforcement, politicians, and scientists? How you feel about that?
Wow. That's heavy. Encourage them to do that, and then, that's heavy. That's heavy. Well, you know, they gotta, do something with themselves, but, whew. And then we knock them down on the other end. That's a tough one right there. How you feel about that?
I mean, I think that we should encourage black children to become law enforcement, politicians, and scientists. Every other group of people do it.
Right. I don't think they should be held back. You know.
I mean, this the thing right here. Like, if you're gonna go into law enforcement, just do the right thing. If you're gonna go into politicians into politics, do the right thing.
It's funny because I got a couple, friends that are cops. That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing bad about it. I
And
mean,
they're not bad people. Yeah, I've never seen them do no craziness.
as long as you're doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
You're
But
right.
you know what I'm saying? We as a community, we need more black law enforcement. We need more black judges. We
do.
need
We really do.
more black scientists and politicians.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the only way we're gonna get ahead, because we gotta be able to compete with everybody else.
Right, and like you said, we gotta encourage them. I get what you're saying now. Yeah, they have to be encouraged, because in the hood, people gonna knock them down, tell, you doing this and you doing that, and they gotta have the mindset to go ahead and keep going and trying to do that. Go to school and figure it out.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to college, and you just gonna have to leave everybody behind and go for your dream, because you just gonna have to change your mindset and do it, and it'll be done. Definitely, because the way things are going now, these politicians, that's crazy.
And another thing, is the no snitching or turning a blind eye affect our community?
I think it's messing up the community. that no snitching, especially if you're a so-called civilian, you know, and you straight see it. What are you gonna do?
See, you know what I think they're getting it mixed up. Like, now, if you out committing crimes and you in the streets and you're not a law-abiding civilian, then that might not apply to you. But if you're a civilian and you working every day and you paying your taxes and you taking care of your business and your family, like, if somebody break into your house, you got every right to call law enforcement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you working for your hard-earned money. What, you just gonna let them go? Oh, I can't tell. That's crazy.
If you see a elderly person or a child or anybody getting harmed, getting robbed,
yeah,
you got the right. You got the right to call law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
You're a citizen. You're a law-abiding citizen.
Right.
Now, if you out robbing and stealing, and somebody rob you and you go to the law enforcement, then you out of pocket.
Right, and I seen that happen before too.
You seen it happen?
I seen it happen. Yeah, dude got robbed and was downtown. I seen him in the back of the car, huffing and puffing. They had robbed him, and yeah, next thing you know, they was going. He ain't go to court, but he did tell on them. They got locked up for a minute. Yeah.
So what do you think about, should we leave it up to the school system to teach black children our history? How you feel about that?
Oh man, that's truth. Leave it up to the school system. As long as they teaching them the right, you know, not the wrong and the right things, and they researching and, you know, not teaching them false stuff like we got taught. I got taught anyway. You know.
Well, this my whole thing. You know how Trump was taking out slavery out the books and certain black history stuff out the books. My whole thing, like, if you educating your child at home, letting them know about where they come from, their history, and the great achievements of black people, you don't need the school to teach your children nothing about their history.
It's true.
They only
starts at home.
Yeah, because they only going to teach you what they want you to know,
right.
And then they're going to switch it around. Like, I remember a couple of years back on the news, they put Africans was indentured people that learned to trade. Now we know that's some BS all around the table.
Right.
But see, they do this because they try to justify, and they don't want they don't want their children to feel like they're being targeted about teaching the Atlantic slave trade and stuff like that in school.
That's it.
That's why I say, I mean, you can't depend on somebody else to tell your history, to tell your story, if you want it to be correct.
I said that in a history class. I was like, how come you don't teach us about Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X? Man, that teacher just looked at me like, he looked through me like, yo, why you I could see him like, why you causing trouble? I knew I was a troublemaker right there. Because like you said, I knew this from home, but I never knew it in school. They never taught it. They're telling us, about Columbus. They're telling us about this and that. And we're hearing it over and over again. Every year it's the same. They repeat it. Oh, Columbus did this, and this happened, and that happened. And they don't tell you who John Hanson is. Like, I ain't know John Hanson was a president. A black president, so they say.
Nah, but see, that's another thing. You got these people pushing this BS. Like, the John Hanson that you talking about that ran the country before there was a president.
Right.
He was a Caucasian man. He was a as we say, he was a European American.
Oh, okay.
Now the John Hanson that they remember the picture that they used to show the black dude named John Hanson?
Right.
That was over in Liberia. He was a senator or something in Liberia.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, but you could tell that was some BS because they didn't even have photos back then. The picture that you see of the black John Hanson, that's a photo.
Wow.
Now, if you go back before the first presidency, they ain't have photos.
Wow. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's people. Certain people want to make everything black.
Yeah. Yeah. They want to not whitewash but blackwash it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they said he was black. I was like, wow, okay. That was crazy.
And it's this another hot topic. Like, why do African Americans or Black Americans, why do they try to deny their African roots,
Right.
and want to claim Native American?
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Like, it seems like, is that like a form of self-hate?
It could be. It could be. Because, you know, with the good hair.
I mean, because this the whole thing. Like, you have people saying, like, I ain't got nothing to do with African. I ain't got no type of African blood in me. And they start saying, like, crazy stuff. They say crazy stuff like, oh, don't no African have O positive blood.
Mm-hmm.
And that's straight up BS. That's like, I don't know where they get all this crazy stuff from, but like,
There's a new update on
gotta turn
TikTok.
it
It's
down.
a new feature that they just rolled
it's just like,
out. Not all of you have it yet.
Go ahead.
you gotta turn the volume down. It's just like they just be going in the hack, pulling out stuff like it's crazy. And then they got the young kids mimicking all this crazy false information. And like it's sad.
Because that's what I'm learning about now. You know, the Indians and what happened and who was here first and who was here first.
That it's poisoning the minds of our children.
Right.
You teaching them that they don't have no African roots in them. They was already here. Like, it's one thing to say that. It's one thing to say, like, I have some Native American in me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And there's a whole totally different thing when they say, "Oh, we been here. We don't got nothing to do with Africa." That's crazy. Like,
So what do you think? You think they came over on the ships or was the Native Americans here?
I mean, the Native Americans was here, the ones
Yeah, right,
ones that crossed the Bering Strait, yeah,
Okay.
but they're not black.
Mm.
See, this is what people saying. They saying like, they been here. They ain't come from nowhere. They been here.
Mm-hmm.
They don't got nothing to do with Africa. Like, they be saying like that crazy shit like that.
That's crazy.
How do you feel about the Max B claiming he better than Big Daddy Kane?
That's insane, man. That's insane. That's one actor. That's totally insane, bro. Look at this.
Like, who do you think have a larger fan base?
Ooh, Kane. I think Kane, but you know, these new kids, I don't know what's going on with that, but I think
Yeah, Kane do. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Kane is known, like, Big Daddy Kane is known all around the world, basically, when it come to hip hop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when Max B came home, like, only people in New York, Connecticut, and Jersey really, everybody like, who is he? Who is he? Like, some people never heard of him.
No.
I mean,
He was lucky he came home. I mean, congratulations, but
Big Daddy Kane was a trendsetter.
yes, he was.
So, you know,
It still is. I mean, you can't take away what he done, man.
Yeah.
You know, and he can get busy.
so who you think will have a bigger legacy? Who you think have a more of a legacy? Max B or Big Daddy Kane?
I think Kane.
That
will.
people will remember.
Yeah, I think Kane will. I always remember the cold chilling in that era, because that was me. Cold
Yeah.
chilling Biz and Biz and Kane and how Kane got on. That's my era right there. Going to the Apollo and seeing Cool V and them, it's just, they did so much. The touring, seeing them with the jewelry on, actually seeing them outside with the jewelry on. And then you see them on TV and they rocking, seeing Biz in person. And this guy, he's nice though. I like that new cut,
But on top of that, you gotta remember, Big Daddy Kane did a lot of ghostwriting for people too.
Yeah.
Some
He
of
did.
Biggie biggest hits. I'm saying not Biggie.
Biz.
I mean Biz.
Biz Markie, yeah. That was his man.
Then we got we got FIFA, the soccer tournament coming up.
That's coming up. That's gonna be, man, people losing
That's
losing their religion behind that. New Jersey Transit, they want to up the prices.
yeah.
People want to sell parking spots in their yard.
Yo, that's big. How do you feel about soccer becoming big over here in America?
That's all right, because it's football everywhere else.
Yeah,
They call it football.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's big. You know what I seen when I was in Jamaica? Cricket. You ever see cricket? It looked like baseball. I couldn't figure
Yeah, they
it
got
out.
the paddle. I don't know nothing about it, but yeah, that's becoming big too.
Yeah, but soccer, like, I used to work with these people from Ghana, these brothers from Ghana, and they had the game. They had
Okay.
the FIFA game. What's
Okay.
the soccer game?
Yeah, man.
And they was betting like money. They was like going in. They was like, "Yo, man, go get me the game, and we gonna bet money right here." They was just like into it. It was a big deal.
Yeah, my son plays soccer. He got this FIFA game. I mean,